This video is sponsored by Wildlife Command Center Coffee. More about them at the end of the video. Hey everybody, it's me, John Ward, and I am back with another Dark Park Film Reviews. And this is, I think it's video 5 for the Dollar Tree DVDs and Blu-rays that I have picked up. I know I said on the previous video, the deconstructing or the Blair Witch, that the next 2 videos would be deconstructing videos also, one for The Grudge and then one for Rings. I want to save those for the week of Halloween, so I could just have horror across the board. So like Monday or Tuesday, we'll be deconstructing The Grudge from 2020. And then Friday or Saturday, we'll be deconstructing Rings from 2014. And then smack in the middle, Wednesday will be a brand new one filmmaker, one film. And that will be Slasherette Party. So the whole week will be horror films leading right up to, up to Halloween. So I thought this would be a good video to make. And that covers today, Friday. So now in one of the other videos that I had for Dollar Tree videos is I held up 2 big bags of DVDs. So these are 10 films from one of those bags. There's still a lot more. And I picked out 10 that I thought would be interesting. And I did leave a bunch of cool stuff in the bags. So that way there could be hits and misses, not just all hits in one video and then misses in all the other videos. So on here, like I said, I got 10, but I got 8 DVDs and 2 Blu-rays. So let's get to it. Let's see what I got here. So the first one I have is Doctor Who. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. I have not liked the recent Doctor Who. I just don't agree with the politics of the show. And so I've stopped watching it, honestly. I'm sorry. People could be offended if they want to. But yeah, I'm just not happy with the Doctor. I'm not happy with the producer. I don't think the stories are up to snuff. I like the historical episodes that they do because that was the whole idea of Doctor Who to begin with. When it was brought to us back in the 60s was to introduce kids to history. And, they had episodes like, Marco Polo and they did other things. And then they would sprinkle in the occasional Dalek episode. And but then the Daleks became really popular. So then it became more Daleks and other monsters. And then occasionally it would be the historical episode. And then once the second Doctor came in, they brought in like the Cybermen and really used the Cybermen a lot and, other creatures and stuff like that. So I've been a fan. I've been watching the series since I want to say the early 80s. I started off with Tom Baker, Doctor Who #4 reruns, and then caught brand new episodes of Peter Davison, who was Doctor Who #5. And have been a fan ever since, a loyal fan of Doctor Who. But I'm just not a fan of what they've done with it recently. I just think it's just too woke. I think it's too, I'm sorry. I just can't get into it. And it's just bad. There's a lot of bad writing and stuff. They seem to be more about making a political agenda instead of just making an entertaining, fun science fiction show that has gotten so convoluted and so you just don't understand what's going on. They needed to end it and start from scratch. And then that way they could introduce anything, a male Doctor Who, a female Doctor Who, it doesn't really matter. After that, because I'm not opposed to it at all. I just think that they probably should have stopped, and then started fresh and then start with the female Doctor Who and just cast female doctors after that. I mean, I don't care about that. It just seems more just political these days with Doctor Who. So now I'll get off my Doctor Who soapbox and show you the Blu-ray that I did pick up, which is from one of my favorite doctors. So the one that I got is Planet of the Dead, and this is with David Tennant. And he was the second Doctor once the revival happened, and he's considered to be one of the best Doctors. This is a good episode. Once they were done with the series, they would do movies. So there'd be like special episodes. And this is one of those special episodes that they did. So every few months they would have like a Christmas episode, you know, like once a year, or they would just do longer single episodes, you know, just to kind of keep people watching the show. And this is one of those. This is a good one. It takes place out in the desert. I love stuff that takes place out in the desert. Michelle Ryan, I'm not as familiar with. I don't remember. I mean, she was, I believe, just in this one episode, so she technically wasn't really a companion, more just a co-star. And yeah, so I don't remember her doing too much, but she's just a co-star in the episode. The Fly Guy is cool. And it says, you know, as seen on BBC America. And I love that Dollar Tree has Blu-rays, and I love that they do certain TV shows from time to time. These shows up. This is my first Doctor Who that I've purchased. There have been other ones, but I've skipped them. I just don't want to get into collecting Doctor Who because there's decades and decades. I mean, the show started in the 60s. So, I mean, there's so many episodes that I just don't want to get into a collection. But since I like this one, I did buy it. Here's the back of it. And this isn't the worst episode to start with if you're not familiar with the show. It's only $1. So you might as well pick it up and check it out, see if you like it. David Tennant is a great actor. And he does, like I said, he does one of the best Doctor Who's. Or one of the best doctors, or John Smith. He actually goes by the name John Smith, the alias John Smith. And let's see. So what it says here is, so let's see, on the back, it says, let's see, starring David Tennant and Michelle Ryan, Planet of the Dead. When a London bus travels through a wormhole to an alien world, the Doctor must join forces with the mysterious, great, now we're on a word that I'm having a hard time pronouncing, aristocratic, there we go, mysterious aristocratic lady, lady. Oh, I'm an idiot. Christina. Why am I looking at this weird? Christina, to help the unfortunate passengers and themselves get back home. Sometimes those letters just get mixed up for me. But the mysterious planet holds terrifying secrets hidden in the sand, and time is running out as the deadly swarm gets closer. An extra on is Doctor Who Confidential, a 60-minute special that brings you behind the scenes. So when Doctor Who, I don't think they do the Doctor Who Confidentials anymore, but once the episode was done in the UK, is they would follow it with a 60-minute show called Doctor Who Confidential, and it would just be all like behind the scenes. It'd be interviews. They'd be, they look at the effects. They talk to the actors and the director and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I mean, you watch how long is this one? This is approximately 60 minutes. So you watch a 60-minute episode, and then you get to see a 60-minute behind the scenes. And they've included it on this Blu-ray. One of the things that I did like about David Tennant's time on Doctor Who is Russell T Davies was a pretty good writer for the most part. So he brought out some good episodes. Doctor Who to me is much more of it's not really even an actor show. It's more of a producer writer show. And then the actors need to take what these guys have done or men and women have done and bring it to the screen. And of course, the doctor is a major figure. It's very important to have the correct doctor in there. So to me, it's the correct producer, the correct writer, and the correct doctor. Those are the three really important things. And the last few seasons on Doctor Who have not done that for me at all. There's been a few episodes, good episodes here and there, but I've skipped like the entire last season. I don't even know if they started a new season yet. But yeah, so this is worth picking up. We'll take a look at the inside. Okay, so there's like a little business reply thing here that it's an opinions type of thing. They just want to know your opinion. And then here's the disc. It's a nice looking disc. It's got the title, then Doctor Who Confidential. It's more or less just got the front cover on there, just without it saying Doctor Who. But it's a good cover, so it's a good thing here. There's a lot going on, but not too much. So yeah, this is good, worth picking up. The second one, which is another Blu-ray, is called Tribal. This I skipped a couple times because I just wasn't interested in it if it was like just a kung fu thing. Unless it's something really interesting that deals with martial arts, I don't really care, to be honest. But then I thought, well, let me read the back of it. And I did, and it sounded interesting. So it says, Tribal, get out alive. No one on the front here the names aren't familiar. Here's I didn't show you this. There's the side of Doctor Who. And so we'll just look at the side of this right now. There's the side of that. And then there's the back. So you know what I'm looking at, what I'm reading. So this is brought out through Echo Bridge. It says 2020. Widescreen, 85 minutes. And so I guess the full title of it is Tribal, Get Out Alive. Matthew Routledge is the director. It looks like he's also like one of the editors. Yeah, so it looks like he's done a few things on here. But yeah, so it sounded interesting from the description. So this is why I picked it up. Okay, so ex-military operative, operative, Caitlin Ross, who might be that person right there, who retired after suffering from PTSD, and her former teammate, Brad Johnson, Ross O'Hennessy, might be that guy. I'm assuming. I know you should never assume, but start up their own small security firm when a troubled millionaire hires millionaire hires. They put millionaire and hires as one word. It's million-hires. I don't think that's a mistake. Okay. when a troubled millionaire hires them to clear and secure the property he recently inherited, the two think it would be an easy job. But soon, the team they assembled ends up locked in the underground buildings without escape. They run into a tribe of deranged people. This is why I bought it. Tribe of deranged people who want to fight the operatives to the death in the dark. Underdark. Oh, they want to fight them in the to the death in the dank underground ruins. Caitlin and Brad need to figure out how to get out alive before the tribe takes them out. So these could just be, I mean, I'm not expecting zombies or mutants or something like that, but I mean, it does say that they, you know, deranged people. So that sounded kind of cool. It sounds, yeah. Sounds a little bit like that Stallone movie. He made 3 of them where he has to get out of the prisons. You know, he gets stuck in there and then he has to get out. I'm blanking on the name, but they made 3 of them. So yeah, so this sounds kind of interesting. Might be kind of fun. And it's a Blu-ray DVD combo set. So it's, yeah, just Echo Bridge, just, you know, they just took the little picture from the front there and put it on both discs, but at least they made it big enough to know that's DVD and that's Blu-ray. So that's nice. But I mean, shit, you know, if you're going to take this, use that for the DVD and then maybe use this for the Blu-ray. Do something different. It's kind of boring. I mean, it's a decent shot. Kind of like the picture, but why are these people so dull? It's all about saving money, I guess. But yeah, that could be fun. Now we get into the DVDs, and the first one here is it's Cucuy. Cucuy. It's Spanish. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but Cucuy, the Boogeyman. It comes at night. Bad kids beware. And a friend of mine on Facebook named Hugo, when I posted a picture of all the films that I got, you know, just like the spines, he laughed and mentioned this name. And I said, well, what's funny about this? And he said, oh, well, this is what they would tell us. And Hugo is Hispanic. He goes, this is what they would tell us when we were little kids. They would say this name would like come after us. And I thought that's interesting. So I guess it's kind of like a real thing, you know, that adults tell their kids. And I think the Y is pronounced with an I. So QQI, the Boogeyman. Probably the Boogeyman is put in there for us white people who don't speak Spanish very well. Here's the side of it and the back. And let's see here. There is a review, intense, fast-paced, and very well done. This is from The Horror Report. I'm kind of digging the creature there. Oh, there. Okay, good. I got a good shot of it right there. It looks kind of cool. Not seeing any special features at all. Uncorked. It's brought out through Uncorked. There we go. We got another Uncorked. Let's see. It's widescreen, 95 minutes, not rated. Sci-Fi Films. So this is probably made for the Sci-Fi Channel. 2019. Looks like written and directed by Peter Sullivan. Okay, so let's find out what this is about. When children start disappearing without a trace, a young girl starts to suspect that the legendary evil, a boogeyman known as the Cucuy is responsible. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing this. I'm white. I'm sorry. According to the legend, the Cucuy would come at night to snatch misbehaving children and take them back to his cave to be eaten. Ooh. Her only chance to survive, her only chance to save the children is to locate its cave and destroy the Cucuy before it's too late. Oh, I think that is a Cucuy, like you say it all. Yeah, I'm saying it too slowly. That's why it sounds weird. So I might be okay. So I don't, yeah, okay. So it looks like probably a little girl. Nobody takes her seriously. You know, you're a kid, you know, who's going to listen to you. Nobody in this. Yeah, the names don't look familiar or anything. So let's take a look inside. Wow, boring. I mean, they did move this because on the front, it's by its teeth. Now here it's up by its eyes, but then they put the hole in the teeth. Kind of makes like a hole for the mouth in a way, I guess, to eat kids. Okay. The next one is, and I'm excited about this one. I've seen the original. I don't own it, but I need to, especially in my zombie collection. So this one is Zombie Massacre 2, Reich of the Dead. This I grabbed immediately when I saw it. It's got a great cover on it. They're hungry for war, not for human flesh or for you, but for war. One reason why I'm excited about this, and we'll do the side here, is because it is produced by Uni Boyle. Very excited. So even films that he produces or directs, I like to own. I don't care what the haters say. I like the guy. I like his movies. Always entertaining stuff. So let's see. Special features are behind the scenes. And it's not rated. 84 minutes. 2015. Written and directed by Marco Rist Orny, Rist Orny, and Luca Boni. And nobody known in these. So let's read the back here. Set during the height of World War II, spelled TWO instead of just like a 2 or the Roman numeral 2. Allied soldiers fight against a bloodthirsty army of the dead created by the Nazis. Damn Nazis. Using genetic experimentation on prisoners of war and people with mental disorders. That's not very nice. Alongside the carnage of the trenches and terror of combat, the oncoming Allied soldiers are now faced with battling an ever-expanding and never indestructible horde. Oh, and near, sorry, not never, near. It's very tiny. It's very tiny. It's a and near indestructible horde of zombies. They have just one night to save their own lives and escape the soulless grip of their lifeless enemy, or face becoming part of the zombie army themselves. So, okay. They move some stuff around. But I mean, it's a good picture. This is, yeah, they move this over that way more. Yeah, you're getting more of that background there. So they tried a little something different. So this is exciting. I've seen the first one, but I haven't seen the second one. But I own the second one, but not the first one. Strange how these things work out. Take a little. I thought of using this coffee mug today, as this is a coffee mug that I got at Dollar Tree. They always have them, especially if you have pets. I get no money from this, of course. I just, bought it for $1, and I really like it because I have 2 cats, Boris and Natasha, and I thought it was sweet. I thought it was very nice. It's very true. So if you're looking for like a pet coffee mug, they got this nice one. This is also one of my favorite colors too. So yeah, just thought it would be nice since we're doing Dollar Tree videos. This one I'm interested in. This looks interesting. So it's called Being, not The Being, but just Being. I like that cover. I like that it's got the alien, the gray in it, but of course he's blue here because of the lighting. And it has it's actually got a couple people in it that are great. It's got Lance Hendrickson, and maybe that's about it. It's got Lance Hendrickson. The other people I don't recognize. But you can't pass up a movie with Lance Hendrickson. I was thinking Robert John Burke is RoboCop in RoboCop 3. I didn't know that he went by John. I thought it was just Robert Burke. I could be wrong about that, but I think Robert Burke was RoboCop 3. And we all know who Lance Hendrickson is. So, but it says here, it's the angels, demons, or angels, ... demons, ... always 3 dots. They're beyond that. So I like that. That's one of the reasons why I want to pick this up. There's the side on that. And there's the back. So this is another one from Echo Bridge. Not seeing any special features. Anybody else in this? Lance Hendrickson, Robert John Burke. Nope, I think that's it for them. Directed by Doug C. Williams. He was also one of the writers. Oh, he's one of the editors. Got a couple films here where the director's the editor. Widescreen, 85 minutes, so it's a good time. 2019. Says here Shadow Galaxy Productions. So maybe this was originally called Shadow Galaxy. So let's see. Small town native Joseph Byrne has been missing for 6 years, and his friends and family believe he's skipped out on them. When he returns home without explanation for his absence, strange things begin to happen on his family's farm. Everything electrical stops working, even smartphones and cars. Ah, that's one way of not getting them off the farm. There you go. Sheriff Campbell, who's Robert John Burke, won't come out. Sheriff Campbell, Robert John Burke, won't come out that night. Oh, that night to help. While Reverend Campbell, it's kind of weird to have the same character with the same last name, Lance Hendrickson blames demons. So Joseph and his friends find out it's something far stranger, an alien being. That kind of ruins the whole movie. Spoilers. Rarely do I ever read the backs of these. I've mentioned this before, it really is judging a DVD or Blu-ray by its cover. So rarely do I read these. So that's a surprise to me that they would actually, I mean, obviously it's an alien because it's right there, but still, man, you're like giving away the whole friggin' thing. Hopefully there's a better twist than that. Maybe a second twist, like it is a demon. Let's look at the inside. Yeah, boring. Echo Bridge is never exciting. Yeah. So this one I do want to see. This one I'm excited about. The next one, and I will have trouble saying this, even though I shouldn't, is Abominable. Abominable. I'm getting closer. Abominable, like the abominable snowman, the abominable. Just certain words I have problems with. Abominable. We'll just say Yeti. Abominable. I was almost there. Let's see. It wasn't supposed to exist. And I don't know. For the cover, meh. I mean, I like this. I like that it's kind of bloody. I like the shadow. Not getting the blood right here, though, because is this person like, are they dripping blood on the snow? And that's a pretty big shadow. Then they don't see the shadow. Could this be a stock picture they got off of Google? And they just added some stuff to it. But I don't know, does what it's supposed to do. There's the side. Check out the back. And uncorked. Got another uncorked. The legends are true. There's the creature back there. There you go. Everybody running around in panic. Anybody that I recognize? No. It's directed by Jamal Burden. Not rated. 72 minutes. Good time. Widescreen, 2019. Looks like it might have been made under the, let's see, Snowman Film, LLC. So maybe this movie was originally called Snowman. That I could pronounce. It's edited by Mr. Sushi. That's funny. Could be, maybe it's a real person who just wanted to go by Mr. instead of like Joe Sushi or something. So let's see. What is this about? A research team embarks on a journey to obtain a plant that can advance medical research by centuries. While stumbling upon clues of the previous expedition, they discover that a Yeti creature, now wouldn't just Yeti or creature work in this, but it's a Yeti creature. Wouldn't that kind of be like saying car automobile? But okay, so they discover that a Yeti creature, in capital letters, lurks within the Himalayan mountains, and it will do anything to protect its terrain. So a lot of this is in, as you can see, is capitalized. I guess that's the focus. So we're supposed to be focusing on a research team embarks on a journey, Yeti creature, it will do anything to protect its terrain. So we know it's a research team. We know there's a Yeti creature, and we know it will do anything to protect its terrain. So I guess just with the words that are capitalized, it pretty much tells us what it is. And I thought this was actually the when I first grabbed it, I thought it was the film with Tiffany Shepis in it. I think she did one with the same title too. So I thought, oh, this is that movie. That's cool. I've never seen it. There's like two different cuts of that movie, like an R-rated one and an unrated one. I guess there's kind of more like a director's cut or something of it. And then I grabbed it, and it's not. It's It's the same Yeti creature, but not the same movie. Take a look inside. Yeah, just boring. Right. All this stuff does its job. It's just, I always think things could be done a little more creatively. That's all. Okay. I don't know if I showed that or not. Okay, so now the next one. The next one is called Getaway. And it's to survive, she must kill. And I immediately thought, oh, if this is like a revenge movie, because it's got the woman here, she's got some blood on her, she's got the big knife with blood on it, like, oh, maybe this is a revenge movie. Oh, it's got Scout Taylor Compton. There you go. So that's a plus. Side. So let's see. Let's take a look at the back. Okay, so let's see. Sacrifice is salvation. Oh, it sounds like a cult movie. Anybody else in this? Jamal Walker Smith. That sounds familiar. Got the and credit. So Jacqueline Beatham. Maybe that's her. Is also the executive producer. She's one of the executive producers. She's one of the writers, along with the director. And it's directed by Lane Toran. Not rated. Uncorked. We got Uncorked again. Widescreen, 77 minutes. 2019. Okay, so let's find out what this is about. Tamara Miller has planned a weekend lake getaway with her two best friends. I see. Oh. Excuse me. Speaking of might be one more coming. I always sneeze twice, so be prepared. Okay, so a getaway with her two best friends. When she gets kidnapped by a backwoods cult, I was right, cult, eerie and unexplained occurrences arise. Will she make it out alive or become the treasure of these deranged lunatics? Question mark. Okay. So a little I Spit on Your Grave with the friends going out to the lake for vacation, but it ends up being a cult instead of sleazy rednecks that hang out at a gas station. Yeah, it's just always just doesn't have the ad line on it. Otherwise, it's okay. Now the next one is called Killer Tattooist. I thought this had a very Reanimator type cover to it. He looks very Herbert West with the glasses, and this could be the shot. If it was like flipped around and had green in it instead of red, that could be the shot that Herbert has on like the poster with the green. So it says he always leaves his mark. So yeah, so that's all blood, and it's dripping on this woman here. So you can see it comes down there. There's the side, Killer Tattooist. Let's take a look at the back. All right, so it looks like we got some. Oh, this was hard to see, but this is where the description is. There it is up on top here, right there. So this is another Echo Bridge. Widescreen, 102 minutes. It's a little lengthy. Color, 2019. Not rated. Directed by Terry Lee Coker. Let's check. One of the actresses is named Haley Marie Axe. A-X-E. Might have to look her up. I like that name. Yeah, don't. And once again, the director's the editor. Courtney Cooker, probably his wife, maybe, one of the producers, along with him. And Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper, they wish. Bradley Coker. Line producer was Rita Coker. Written by Bradley Coker. Story by Terry Lee Coker. So this has got everybody in the Coker family in it. Wow, okay. All right, okay, so let's see. A series of murders have occurred. The victims found tattooed and skinned. So I'm guessing he skins them, but then leaves the skin that has the tattoos, maybe? When the police hear a family that was found slaughtered had planned to get tattooed together before disappearing, they send undercover detective Eva to the location, to the local tattoo parlors. There, Eva meets Nathan, a charismatic tattooist, not knowing that he is the serial killer that she has been seeking. When the two start dating, this is not going to end well. Eva has no idea how much danger she is putting herself in and what a horrible end she could face by the hands of the deranged killer tattoo artist. So it looks like on the back here, that must be Eva. And this is Nathan, probably. Okay. There's the inside. Nothing exciting. They just left out, they just left out the woman down at the bottom there. This sounds like it could be okay. All right, almost there. The next one is called Polaroid. This one I have heard about, and I do have an interest in it. I do like films like Unfriended. I like things where they take regular, ordinary things. I'm going to be doing that soon with a short film that I'm making called Delete. And just basically something that you could find at home, or I guess Polaroid, and would probably be like at a thrift shop. And then it does deadly things. I like that type of stuff. So this is Polaroid. And it does have its slip jacket. So I was very happy about that. Love my slip jackets. It says here, evil develops. So they must have taken it says, do not press. So I'm hoping that's actually on the camera in the film. It says, do not press. And then some wise ass won't listen to it and hit press. And then, people start dying. And then it says, from the producer of It and It Chapter 2. There's its side. And its back. I like that they use little Polaroid pictures here. Excuse me. Let's see. What do we got here? This is from Vertical, which we've talked about before. I called them ventricle, I think, for a little bit. Then I realized, oh, it's Vertical. PG-13. 87 minutes. Okay. This is the widescreen version. 2019. Oh, it says, okay, so it's directed by Lars Kalvberg. Lars Kalvberg. And it looks like it's based on the short film Polaroid, directed by Lars Kalvberg. And it's written by Blair Butler. So it looks like maybe this was originally a short film, and then they were able to get it made into a feature. There's a note here that says, neither this film nor its title have been approved or authorized by the Polaroid company, nor does it suggest any fault or defect in Polaroid products. So basically, if you do use a Polaroid camera and you die, the Polaroid company does not take responsibility in your death, just to let you know. So if you take a picture like this and you end up like that, or maybe you start working for law enforcement, you can't sue the Polaroid company. And that's way down here. They got this little print way down there. So let's find out what this thing is about. Let's see. From the producer of It and, The Ring, okay, obviously the American Ring, I'm assuming, comes an iconic and bold new vision in horror, Polaroid. I will be the judge of that. I will be the judge when I watch it if it's iconic and a new bold a bold new vision in horror. I or you, when you watch it, could be the judge. So let's see. High school loner Bird Fitcher. Why would they name her Bird? Okay, people weird. No, people name people weird stuff, but okay. So high school loner Bird Fitcher has no idea what secrets are tied to the mysterious Polaroid vintage camera she stumbles upon. But it doesn't take long to discover that those who have their picture taken meet a tragic end. And I'm guessing that's Bird up there. Maybe, or it could be a victim. Sounds a little bit like Death Note, which I just watched. Take a picture of somebody and then they'll die, or write it in a book and they die. But this I do have an interest in. This I actually do want to see. 2019. Okay, let's take a look inside here. The front's the same with the slip up. There we go. With it off. Is the back the same? Yep, back's the same. Side's the same. All right. No, it's boring, but I like the Polaroid camera. I used to have one when I was much younger. I used the shit out of it. So who knows? Maybe I haven't heard back from any of the people I took pictures of with it, but that was like 30 years ago. So maybe we just lost communication, or maybe the pictures I took of them, maybe bad things happened. But this I definitely want to see. I definitely want to check this out. Yeah. Okay, so we got one more, and then I have some extras afterwards. This one, I actually smiled when I grabbed it. And I was so happy that I got this for $1, because I was going to be spending like $20 on it on YouTube used, because I want to see it. I saw the trailer. It's an anthology film. And I saw the trailer for it. And I just thought, wow, this looks really cool. I really want to see this movie. But I could only find it, used. It could be on Tubi, maybe Netflix or something. I don't know. But I just like physical copies. I don't, because it looked really cool. I wanted a physical. I didn't want to just stream it. And I found it. And it is called A Night of Horror, Nightmare Radio. And I have not seen it yet. but I really want to. Maybe I'll watch this on Halloween. That'd be a good night. And nobody in this looks familiar. It's 8 terrifying tales to haunt your dreams. There's the side. Oh, is she in a coffin? Looks like maybe she's in a coffin. Yeah, I guess that's a coffin. And it's got like glasses or something in there that's all screwed up. I don't think that's her eye. Oh, it might be a coin. Kind of looks like a coin, but not a bad cover. So let's take a look at the back. So it says on air because it deals with, I think it's an anthology that a DJ is telling. It's I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but that is telling his or her audience. It says the anthology of the year, and that is from, oh my God, that's so tiny. terrorweekend.com. Man, so tiny. Not seeing any special features listed. Uncorked. Not rated. Widescreen. It's 105 minutes, which hopefully I will not have a problem with. Yeah, so it looks like the full title is a Night of Horror Nightmare Radio. And it, oh wow, I'm not going to read all these. It's directed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. Wow. 2019. And it's based on a concept by Michael Kreitzer, maybe? Kreitzer? But there's too many names on here to try to pronounce, so I'm not going to, it's just going to take too long. It's only written by 2 people, produced by 3. Let's see. Okay. Rod leads a very popular radio show dedicated to horror. I would listen to that. One day, the show begins to receive strange calls from a child who desperately asks for help. At first, they all think it is a sick joke until they discover that this is not the case. These calls hide a dark and deadly secret. Not the most thrilling description, but yeah, see, I think that's like the DJ guy right there. And I thought it was like him telling stories. Maybe the kid is telling the stories. Oh, from the picture right there, it looks like it could be there. So maybe it's like a little kid. Could be a boy or a girl. Okay. There's the front. They just removed some of the words. Boring, but okay. But yeah, if you have a chance, check out the trailer for this. I thought the trailer looked great. So I'm really glad that this is one. Yeah, maybe Halloween. That could be a possibility. Yeah. Okay, so that's all the films that I have that I picked up. So let's do a quick recap. And then I'll get into, I have some extra stuff here at the very end. So let's go back to, let's see. If I can grab all of them here. All right, so we ended with A Night of Horror, Nightmare Radio, Polaroid, Killer Tattooist, Getaway, Abominable, I'll get it one day. Being Zombie Massacre 2, Reich of the Dead. QQE, I'm sorry, QQI, The Boogeyman. And then Tribal, Get Out Alive. And Doctor Who, Planet of the Dead. Now, on these, when I went out and I got those 2 big bags of movies, I grabbed stuff that I wanted to replace for whatever reason, or I accidentally grabbed duplicates. So I did grab, unfortunately, these 2. So I have now 2 Dragon Kingdom. So one goes into the box for Zia Records to sell. Luckily, they're only $1, you know. But and then also, which kind of bummed me out, is I grabbed 2 Blood Moon. This looked really familiar. I gave a like a synopsis and stuff in one of the other videos that I did of this. So now I got 2 of these. So one goes to Zia Records. Then I did get, I knew I should have had this. I found Cloverfield for $1, which I love. It's one of my favorite found footage films. You know, it's on Blu-ray, so I'm like, ooh, let me grab it just in case. And of course, wouldn't you know, I own all 3 Cloverfield movies. And so I do have, and they're all on Blu-ray. So I got Cloverfield, I got 10 Cloverfield Lane, and I got the Cloverfield Paradox. I don't care what you haters say. I like this movie. I dig it. I like all 3 movies. So once again, this goes into the pile. So we'll just put that over there. And we'll set this back over here. Then on some, I did replacements. So this was one that I did a review synopsis thing of, Dear Diary. I think it's got a great cover on it. But I found one with a slipcase. So, of course, I had to pick up the one with the slipcase. So, Zia Records. This one stays with me. Then I upgraded. I had originally found Voodoo Apocalypse on DVD, which was also in that, probably that same review with, or synopsis with Dear Diary. And I found it on Blu-ray. Once again, it's $1, you know, to upgrade the Blu-ray for $1, I'm on board. So Zia Records. And then this one stays with me. And then another upgrade, I got this film called Trick or Treat. Still have no idea what this is or who it's by or anything. And that was upgraded also to Blu-ray. So if I do like it, at least I got it on Blu-ray. Zia Records. So that goes over here. And this one goes into the other stack, which is right there. I think that's about it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So thank you very much. And, you know, I really do appreciate everybody watching my videos. Thank you very much. And yeah, I really find these fun to make. It gives me something to do, and it helps me with trying to pronounce things because of me being dyslexic. So sorry if I mentioned that a lot. I just want people to realize that, you know, that's why I have problems reading some of these. But I try my best. My ear itches. So yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Next week, 3 new videos. And then a little bit later, maybe the week after that, I'll do another Dollar Tree. I'll dip more into those 2 bags. Try to do maybe 10 at a time, something like that, to get through them. Because I got plenty of collections and stuff that I want to get to. I mean, there's plenty of things that I have. And plenty of film series, collections, box sets. I mean, I got so much stuff that I should never run out. But okay, that's it. I ramble. Thank you. Take care, be safe, have a happy Halloween, and coming up next week. And I will talk to you on the next video. Okay, bye. Hey, everybody. Thanks for hanging out after the video. And thank you for watching the very first Dark Park Films sponsored video. And who is that sponsor? Well, I've now learned if I do this with my hands, they go to the right area. There we go. That would be Wildlife Command Center Coffee. And you can purchase it right there. You can go to their website, which is BUYWCC.com, and pick up their coffee. They have 2 blends, which I'm going to show you now. The first coffee is this one right here. This is a breakfast blend. It's 10 ounces, and it is a medium ground. And it does say, and it's breakfast, like I said, and this is what it says right here. It says, early bird can catch the worm. So there you go. A breakfast blend coffee that helps you catch the worm in the morning. And I really like this one. I'm more of a breakfast kind of blend coffee guy in the morning. So this one I really like. It has that little bit of oomph to it to kind of get you moving, get you up and out. And so I really enjoy this one, but that doesn't mean that I don't like the other one, which is this one right here. This is a dark roast. It is also 10 ounces, and both of these are $7.99 at their website. Pretty good price for 10 ounces worth of ground coffee. This one is, it's a little darker. So it's, I think it's better for drinking at night. Maybe if you're, writing a screenplay or if you're filming, this has got that oomph, that double punch to get you going. So this is one that I also recommend. I like both of these quite a bit, but I kind of do, the breakfast in the morning and then the dark more at night. So I recommend both of these quite a bit. And how did I find out about these two, these two coffees here? And how did I find out about Wildlife Command Center? Well, when I was working on Night of the Zomghouls, there was a box of coffee that was just sitting there filled with coffee. And we didn't know what to do with it. Like, whose is this? Who brought it? Why is it here? And so we just kept going to the store and buying coffee. And then one day I said, why don't we just get the coffee out of the box and use that instead of, wasting money on going to Smith's or whatever and picking up coffee. So we did. We did not realize that it was the Wildlife Command Center coffee and that it, was sponsoring the movie. And it was great coffee. Everybody loved it. And we just went right through it. By the last day of filming, this coffee was gone. And I went and found out, about Wildlife Command Center, asked if they would like to be a sponsor for Dark Park Films, for their coffee. As many of you know, I love coffee. I love coffee mugs. And so this was a perfect match. And Wildlife Command Center is great with animals. So they provide a great service for rescuing animals. So it's kind of that double whammy for me, where coffee, helping animals, you can't go wrong. And they were even cool enough to send me, get in there, a coffee mug, because they knew that I liked coffee mugs. And right now, I don't get that. A little bit. I'm going to go on the keyboard, but that's their dark blend, because I'm recording this at night. So I am actually drinking that while recording. Also, one thing that you can get at their website, which is cool, is you can get this. There you go. This pocket knife, which is $9.49. And this is pretty cool because it has their name on it. Wildlife Command Center, we can catch it. And this is what it looks like. Put that down there. There we go. Fully out. So you're getting like the bottle opener, you got the corkscrew, you got a screwdriver, you got a blade, and then you got this little hook thing that you could pop it into something that doesn't have a tab, and then you know, the liquid or whatever in there will come out. So this is pretty cool. And I'm just going to keep mine in my car because you never know. You might need a pocket knife. So please support them. I'm going to have links down below, you know, where you can, you know, check out just the Wildlife Command Center. I'll also have a link for Wildlife Command Center coffee. And it will basically be for both these guys right here. And please support them. I support them. I think what they do is pretty awesome. And, you know, maybe this coffee will be on your set or in your kitchen. It will definitely be, you know, on my set, in my kitchen. I know that. So please, once again, I'm going to show you these. Please go to their website and pick up their coffee and make it part of your day or night, depending on which one you like. So that'll be about it. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me. And yeah, so thank you. And once again, please support my channel. Please support the Wildlife Command Center. And I will catch you later. Bye.